Hi everyone, my name is Nathan Gomes. I'm the president of the Bayview Cummer Neighbourhood Association, a non-partisan association which has represented the interests of the majority of her members since 1978. I'm joined here by Jeff Borinsky, the president of Silverview Community Association, and Keith Kasravi, the president of the Bayview Woods Neighbourhood Association, who also supported the organization of this event today. I'd like to begin with the land claims acknowledgement. We acknowledge that the land we're meeting on is the traditional territory of many nations, including the Mississaugas of the Credit, the Anishinaabeg, the Chippewa, the Haudenosaunee, and the Wendat peoples, and is now the home to many diverse nations, First Nations, Inuit, and Métis. I'd like to thank each of the candidates for putting their name forward to come here tonight. It's not easy putting your name and coming in front of and speaking in front of an audience. We have Marcus O'Brien Fair, an individual who has a long career in public service, has served under the retiring councillor John Fillion as chief of staff for the past decade. Marcus has worked with leaders in the community, business, and government to continually strive to make our neighborhoods better. We have Lily Chen, a community builder, mobilizer, and committed to building connected communities in Willowdale for almost a decade. She is someone who genuinely cares about the neighborhood, wants voices to be heard, and finds solutions to complex issues. We have Daniel Lee, an entrepreneur and community builder. He was the former chair of the Community Building and Diversity Inclusiveness Committee at the BCNA. He's organized many picnics and events. Daniel is running on a platform of fiscal responsibility, respect for taxpayers, and supporting more efficient travel through the city. I would also like to introduce our third-party moderator, Zishan Rahman, affectionately known as Z. He's a litigator with extensive experience working on global international development issues with organizations on social justice issues. He has a passion for helping others and the disenfranchised and the deprived. He's committed to promoting access for all. Z will begin by going over the rules with the participants. Z, would you like to speak?
Thank you very much, Nathan. Can everybody hear me when I speak? Okay.
Yep.
So I just want to make sure that my voice carries to the back as well. I'll speak up. I have already spoken to the candidates. Before I go into that, I've asked the audience if your phones, the ringer's on, if you want to kind of put it on vibrate at least so that it doesn't interrupt the speakers when they're speaking. That helps throughout the process. Other than that, welcome. The candidates are going to open with opening remarks. Then we have certain topics which have been shared with the candidates, and on those topics there are questions that I will pose to the candidates. All candidates will have an opportunity to speak on each of those questions. I will monitor their time. If it's not addressed or you feel it should be addressed further, please reserve it as your question. Once we've gone through the majority of the debate on the questions, the candidates will have a chance to make some closing remarks. And at the end of that, we will open the floor for questions from the community. Yes, sir.
Could you please move a little closer to the mic?
All right, I understand. Does that work for you, sir?
Perfect.
Brilliant. Okay. So I guess I'll have to hold the mic. As I was saying, is the community will have a chance to pose questions to the candidates. I will ask and request that you kindly keep your questions concise so that you allow time to the candidates to answer. If you have a question for a specific candidate, you can name the candidate or direct towards that candidate. However, at that point, if it's a general question, I may moderate to allow multiple candidates to answer on that question. In the interest of time, I'll also kind of gauge how much we can kind of, how interactive we can make it and how many candidates I can have speak. Other than that, the candidates are well aware of the rules. I'll keep it very civil. I'm not going to be one of those hard moderators, but I want to welcome the candidates. Thank you for making the time to be here. This is your opportunity to interact with your constituents, community members, and to the members that are present here from the community. This is your chance to gauge who you wish to represent you at the municipal level. Take every opportunity to ask the questions that you have wanted to ask, and I will make it as best as I can within the time limit to afford you that opportunity. Having said that, we haven't done a coin toss, so to say, but we do have one lady present, so if it's not an issue with either of the other candidates, I will let the lady commence the opening remarks. Ms. Sheng, you have 5 minutes.
Thank you.